live. I'm going to see how to. Let's see. Where do I want to see? I'll just load up.
You gotta do something else. You already live. Boop, boop. Boop, boop.
Well, now I'm hearing you like in triplicate because I just loaded up the stream, but let's get rid of that. Okay. All right. We're here. All right. Hey, Isaac, I'm going to send you an invite, and it's up to you to what to do with it. Just, sorry, that was not the actual invite. That was something else. I just, for anyone watching, I just sent Isaac a copy and paste of the current background on accident. Okay, so we're gonna do, this is like a highlight session for this month's Monthular, this Monthular's streams. And it's gonna be really low key. I'm gonna try to keep it like I'm gonna keep it 3 to 5 minutes realistically per set. I listened to all of them and I've like noted some moments in there that I thought were cool. If you have a session that you're particularly fond of, or you want me to skip something, let me know. Yeah, and let's get ARPy. Hey, Isaac, we can at least see you. So to start off, the first person to actually do an art video, I think, is Bartok, but we're gonna skip this one at the request of Bartok because there's a second Bartok video. Folks that did multiple videos, I think Data did 4. I'll probably just pick the one that I like the most. If you happen to be watching and have one you like the most, let me know. But there's 25 videos, so be respectful of time. All right, let's start with the second performer. Isaac, do you know which performance you would like to play? Otherwise, I'll just pick one. I can't hear you if you're talking.
I think the first one had a sound problem.
Okay, I'll go with the second. I mean, I listened to both.
We can't hear you, Isaac.
Yeah. I'm gonna start with the second one. Yeah. And around here.
Oh, I heard you.
Oh, there we go. Good.
You're really quiet.
That's just because I'm sorry, I was just whispering. I think that works now.
Oh, let's just keep interrupting the song. It's great. Okay.
I'm like trying to be quiet and respectful.
And now I'll type louder. Sorry. There.
All right, everybody in the chat, vote on whether we should talk over this, like hooligans, or whether I should just mute everybody.
That's a good question. I don't mind mine being talked over. It's all good.
I think it would be fun to be able to interrupt it to say the things we like.
That's true. That's true.
We didn't really think this through like that. It's okay. We'll get it when we go live.
Yeah,
Just
tell me what's happening here. Like,
Yeah,
let's,
I can-
let's do the
I can give
interview
some-
while
Yeah.
we're listening.
The patch notes. Yeah, there we go. I believe, if I'm correct, this is like my kind of 4MS sort of thing that I'm working on for sort of live ambient, where I've got the Renee doing one, like the 2 HP oscillator voice, and then the ARP is coming from the 4MS, the spectral multiband resonator, which is kind of going around. It's going just up. Very chilled out, you know. Not
I'm gonna
really
mess with
yeah.
everyone's microphone levels while we're doing this, so just be aware. Yeah.
Oh yeah, if there's a way to like move up the or amplify the performance level.
Yeah, there's a control to do that, but I don't know that it did anything, so.
And then I think here at this section I'm using the Renee, I'm like holding down the touch pads on it to kind of hold specific melodies, which is the best part about the Renee having touch pads. Okay, music's got
Kind of got some like 70s vibes to it with like the slide and stuff. Like they're really.
Yeah. Definitely kind of going for that sort of like Forbidden Planet,
Yeah.
like more Garson thing.
I love Mark Garson.
Yes. Oh, and then that's some live tuning.
Nice.
Because the 2 HP oscillator has a really, really tiny little knob, and it is so easy to accidentally knock it completely out of tune, and then I have to like, you know, retune it, and it's quite a thing. I'd like to make a compact oscillator that is rock solid tuning wise. Definitely be nice.
I particularly like the warble on some of the notes you can hear.
Yeah, little pitch LFO. I think I'm using the I've got like the delayed LFO. It's doing a lot here. And that's just sent to an attenuator to the FM on the sine wave is really just the main key voice here. Yeah, the 2 HP, Wokas Messiah mentions the 2 HP Plux. I have one of those and it is a pain to get into. But I love it. It's one of my favorites. Mostly because I don't have the rings.
Yeah, I don't have the rings either. I want a ring, but I never have room.
There's big. I don't have any mutable modules, except actually I've got a DIY branches.
I'm gonna be skipping around a little bit just to give people a
I like this
representative
part
example. Yeah, me too.
I'm trying to think what's happening here. I know there's a lot of dual looping delay doing some like delay nonsense because it's got such a long buffer. It might be doing kind of a chorus thing. I forget.
Ah, that's so good.
Yeah, ASMR.
A little extra.
Lovely ASMR. It's so good. It's so nice.
Oh yeah, there is nano rings. One day.
Sometime I'll get it. I feel like I need a Platts first.
All right, I think we got to go to the next one.
Yeah.
'Cause I can listen to all of these for a long time, but it's
It
okay.
really reminds me of Tommy, who did
sorry.
he did the theme music for PBS Star Hustler guy. Do you know that?
Wait, what's his name?
Tomita, I'll find it and post it. From the 70s. Very majestic
Feels
and spacey.
vaguely familiar. Yeah. The ARPs. I remember this set. This is a really good Egon. This set's fantastic. I just love that ARP sound. It's like
It's actually really hard for me to talk about things that I am hearing, like, because I'm just enjoying them, and then I'm like, oh yeah, forming words to describe things.
I don't actually have a preview of the audio, like, of what and the folks on the other end of the line are hearing, so I'm gonna like pop over to that real quick and see.
I really like the squonky with like really clear ARP mode.
yeah. Oh, the
Really nice
transposition
together.
is really nice too. I don't know how
I
Egon
like
can
it
do
yellow.
these fantastic, like, it's so musical. This is the kind of thing I need to play out on a keyboard, but he does it all with like Eurorack sequencers, which I just find is like absolutely incredible.
There we go. Yeah, Egon's I liked. There's like, I noted like 3 different points. Because some of these are like, you should just watch in full, like go back and watch the playlist, because they like evolve over time. So I'm just gonna cut ahead a little bit to, let's see. 1, 2,
Yeah, because there's always sequences that come in, and then like 10 minutes later, it sounds like a totally different thing.
Yeah. All the voices and all that. There's so much going on. Is that like Foreman? Is that
Yeah,
like a valve thing?
Probably the Rick Foreman thing. Ready for the Wow Ear Festival.
Yeah.
Which is a joke that still makes me laugh. Thank you, Logan. You've given me months and months of joy.
Hey, where is Egon right now? I don't
Yeah,
know
what
that.
the
Has
hell?
anyone asked Egon about this chimpanzee?
No.
Is this a space monkey? Like, is it a statue of like a monkey astronaut? I don't know.
I don't know.
I particularly liked this part.
I like the little bugs too.
The bass. It's just such a good art. It's such a good art. It's like the best part.
Robbie is
Yeah.
like the master of the Egon. It can't be that Robbie Yarp, it's Egon Arp, because it doesn't go Yarp anymore.
Did Egon just drop the camera? Anyway,
Yeah.
the I like the art that just rises all the way to the end. That's such a cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
All right, we're gonna skip to lasers.
Yeah.
oh shit.
Yeah.
From lasers to like question mark lasers.
filter is that, I wonder?
I don't know if that's a filter. I think that's a Versio. Well,
Is it?
which has a filter. So I wonder if he's using the Versio.
Oh, because
Maybe
he
the
has
bat.
2 Versios.
I'm not sure.
I think I see 2 of them.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I recognize the glowing green.
That's great.
All right, next one. I wish I could like go to it without it starting to play. Hold on, try to be fast so I can that way go to
it.
it.
It's so annoying.
Yeah, I want to go to 0. And Forestine, you have I think 2 or 3.
Oh, I did 2, but you can do the first one.
Okay.
Because it was the ARPril. So this is I'm using the arpeggiator on the grandmother. And also my quantizer arpeggiator 1U. And then I make one sequence, but it's just stepping up and down.
Nice.
This probably takes forever to build, though.
It does, but it's really nice. So I thought I'd let it play, and then I'm gonna skip to
Okay.
15 minutes in.
This one's good because of the inclusion of the cat.
Well, Luce always
critical.
improves things. People get sad when she doesn't show up.
I mean, she's just front and center in this one. She's really in the spotlight.
Can you see my cursor when I'm on this window?
Yes.
Oh, cool. So I can like point at CK's face right here.
So, yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
send me a sticker and I will put it behind me in the coveted spot.
Oh,
We
I
got
should
Steve
send some of
Bartok,
these.
CK, Neo Mono, Spell with the Robot, and Oh yeah, so the arpeggiator I just have going down over and over. Oh, and then I have a really long sequence coming out of Steppy, which is like 3 different speeds, basically, clocking that arpeggio.
I like lots of like harmony things going on.
All right, are you ready to see sort of the reveal of where this patch goes?
There you go.
There's my ammo, just keep adding things until we have soup.
It's ARP soup.
Delicious.
I like that sort of insane higher pitched ARP with the little bit of glide.
Oh, that's the Moga again, I like. This one, you can see me very, very carefully. Concentrate on that.
All right,
Yeah.
let's move
And
on.
then the only comment is my mom. Oh, there's 2. Oh, the other one is 2.
Well, I actually wish, like, I wish I got notifications when people comment on videos I'm in, but like that doesn't, I don't know how that would even work, so.
Oh yeah, an EMS. Because I never really go back and I don't listen to my streams very often, so.
So this one started at the beginning for some reason. We want to start around here. Okay.
This one was good as well, I remember.
Oh, this is the one that has a whole bunch of samples of rings, right?
I think so?
That are all going in cloud?
I think there
Kyle,
are
tell us
two.
about your since you just got here.
Oh yeah, give us some patch notes, Kyle. We need.
Re-ring.
Three rings. Wow. Apparently. Kyle's just said in the chat that there are 3 wings with a sequencer. Huh.
That little doodly doo is very, very satisfying.
Yes.
It really makes it for me. This is just so nice. I like that chord. It's just very good.
It's great. I need to look at that 1010 sequencer. Oh, there's more.
I don't really think it's samey, Kyle. I think it's like slowly taking you somewhere.
Yeah,
Like, you need to like let the vibe be there for a while.
I agree. I find I'll listen back to stuff that I've made and be like, wow, this goes on for a really long time, and I'll get impatient and skip through it and stuff. You know, just gotta let it ride out.
What are those modules right here doing in this patch? Relaxing, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. That Manifold Research Center thing's really cool.
That is a cool name for something.
It's
Is
so
that this
weird.
one?
Yeah, that's it's one of the guys from Instro. This guy Imo, and it's just crazy. It's got magnets that move around, and it just does random stuff.
right. So cool.
Oh, they're not even plugged in, apparently.
They're not even plugged in. All right.
Amazing.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next one, which is Woke Ass Messiah.
Before we start, what is the survey on how many people listen back to their own sets? Because I listen back to every single set that I do, and a bunch of people are saying they don't at all.
If I am about to link my music to someone else, then I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll listen back to some of the sets to see which ones I like. But I never really sit back and listen back to it, at least not immediately after. It takes me a long time before I
I do it immediately and then again later. At least twice, sometimes more times.
Yeah, I'll listen to some of my sets over. It depends. Like, some of them I just, I'm like, cool, recorded, done. Don't ever need to hear this again.
Yeah, I feel that.
But some of them I definitely listen to, and some of them I listen to a lot.
Like, sometimes I'm like, wow, I did that. Like, to remind myself that I, like, do something cool every so often. But then also, like, as to be able to critique what
back to my recorded stuff, my shorter things. I listen back to those a lot. But I don't have a lot of those uploaded. Those are mostly just sitting on my Google Drive. I should start uploading them somewhere.
Can we talk about what's happening here?
This is really nice. I think I missed this one.
Woke, your like OBS streaming setup is insanely cool.
Every time I like look at it, there's more stuff in it.
It's great. I love the background, the crazy colored background and all that. I love that glitchy beat. That kind of... I don't even know what that is.
Okay, I listen back to the ones I like. I listen back to the one I add to my video.
Alright, are you ready to see where this one goes?
Yes, yes.
Let's skip ahead about an hour. Let's see where
The bass is really nice. Just the... Oh! Oh, the multiple camera angles. That is so awesome. That is so cool.
Fancy.
Yeah, this is a fun one to listen to.
Performers doing the glitchy stuff. That thing looks really cool. I like to mess with that.
This is another little art background. Like, is that the first one earlier? Nice. More shenanigans and dancing.
Jamming on that, Renee.
Yes. More Renee. I can't tell if it's... Is that a V2 or a V1? Renee. Second module, wow.
V1.
V1. It's a great unit. I love that sequencer. I really like that kind of pluckier, higher thing. Oh no, the YouTube video is really...
Oh no.
It is, but it sounds okay.
Maybe I'll turn off my camera. Can I just turn off my camera? Yeah. I don't know if that'll help or not.
Heck is gone.
It depends on if it's your computer or it sounds fine though.
Audio's coming through fine. The video's a little glitchy on my end as well.
Yes, it's just very slow.
Oh,
Performance! Everyone thinks the audio is good. I think you can bring your face back.
I think what I'm gonna try to do is between videos I'll stop sharing the screen for a second and then reshare it. Maybe that'll fix it.
Can you lower the YouTube quality?
All right.
Up in bed?
oh,
That was very cool.
Very cool. I like the formant, the vocal stuff.
Yeah.
Plats, I assume, maybe. Mm. Now, if you've got like a vocal thing going, does your song then technically have lyrics?
It depends on if you've said lyrics or not. I mean, most of mine are ooh or other vowels. I suppose those are lyrics.
That's fair. That's fair.
No, I'm
Mycelium plants. Oh, I've been looking at that one. I love Blue Lantern. I remember this one. I think I got to tune into this one as well.
got another upwards arp.
Upward ARP sounds like, I don't know, a synthesizer yoga position.
This one's just very meditative, you know.
Synthesizer yoga is when you're trying to plug in under your table or whatever.
All right. Well, I apologize about the frame rate. I don't know if other
This one's not.
This
quite
one's
as
a lot
fast.
better. I think it
Okay.
might have just been the previous one.
Oh yeah, it's looking okay. Cool.
So gentle.
Oh, I love it.
I like it. Hey Tim, tell us about your patch.
Yes. Patch notes. Gotta have the patch notes.
Yes, nice custom case indeed.
It's very long. I like it.
Long boy.
Yeah.
Now this is like floating away and everything is okay.
Yes, yes.
One of my very first dreams was Bloom.
Ah, there you go. Bloom's always interested me. I'm trying to get more random sequencing because it's just fascinating to hear. Like even now, you can kind of hear it's sort of doing its own thing.
And upward mult and sample and hold for pitch.
Ah,
Yes, going for a walk like by the river would be pretty perfect.
yeah. I can hear the mimeophone too, I think, in there with the delay. Stereo delay is always absolutely my favorite effect. I love it when people do just long, lush stereo delay.
So nice. Lower horn sound is tides grabbing every nth note that's otherwise the AI VCO. That's cool. Yes, do not be offended if people fall asleep, Tim. It's very nice. Tides is such a good oscillator. It's a problem because I bought it to be an LFO.
I've never really looked at it as like a wavetable VCO,
Yeah, the wavetable is the little triangle shapes of the LFO, which is really neat, I
but
think.
that's great. That's fantastic. Oop. Heck, you're muted. I think.
Oh, I didn't want to interrupt that one, so I faded it out the best I could. There's a couple more archaic electro ARP Monthulars, but I'm actually gonna, because they did 3, I'm gonna do the third one. So I'm not skipping them because I didn't like them. There's just one that's I really like. So Bartok's up next. Let's see here. Pause. Bring that volume back somewhere around there. And let's see, 148. Okay. I just want to say on this one, the original video has a low frame rate, so it's not me this time.
That's an in-your-face ARP. I love it.
It's really sort of plonky. Like it's a good voice, like a happy voice.
I like the new Bartok line. That's very nice.
Bartok, you're in the chat. Patch notes always are appreciated.
I hope Bartok's either sleeping in or making 17,000 patch cables for me.
Bartok was in chat a minute ago.
He was in the chat earlier.
Oh, okay. Oh, Bartok, hey!
Yeah.
I'm gonna build Bartok a keyboard too. Soon. It's gonna be cool.
This sounds like Spirit inspired by a something. They're kind of very positive montage.
So on the Erica Black, I think there is like an ARP mode or control or filter or something, some way to like ARPify things. Are you using that, or did you manually program in the ARPs? I really like the drums.
A little syncopated.
Yeah.
Oh, I need a phone too. I'm not using the ARP control. I'm manually programming ARP. Oh, those are great.
What is the Nano Ona? I've not heard of this.
I think it's a little envelope.
Oh, it's an oscillator.
Oh.
Heck yeah, Bartok. Manually programming ARPs. Personally, I like my ARPs mostly like pretty handcrafted.
Artisanal ARP.
Artisanal. Like
Artisanal.
I mostly manually do it, even though I've got like ARP things on the sequencers. I might use that briefly to like get a feel for which chord it feels right, but manually program everything in.
What I do is how the key step works is you can hold down an ARP and then you hit record and it will record it into a sequence, and then if you swap over to sequence mode, then it will just act like a normal sequence and you can edit it like one.
Oh.
Which I really
Yes.
like.
Yes, that's really cool.
That's something they added in the latest firmware actually. It was kind of like the game changer feature because you couldn't record ARPs previously.
Yeah. One thing that is kind of cool that I've used the sort of auto ARPy sequencer tool is to do sort of video game ARPs. So like instead of something that's like a notable ARP like this, when you hit a note, there's just a really super rapid either rise or whatever little ARP that gets you just a little bit of
trill.
Yeah, a little trill.
Or like when they sing baseball and they was like those are
Really
really
quick.
And I've even done that with an LFO, like a square wave LFO that I tune to be exactly one octave up or down, so that you got like an
that's always
octave.
fun.
Yeah.
You can do that also with like a fifth on like kind of a guitar sort of sound to get like that sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. In chat, someone asked, have we settled on a Monthular topic? I would say probably, but I'm sort of hoping that y'all, I was gonna just say, go to Discord and vote if you haven't already voted, and then we'll announce it. But it's looking like there's 2 peak contenders that are pretty close, but we shall see. Go ahead and vote.
Yes.
Here, I will post this link in the chat.
Yeah, please, thank you. And I will get the next one going, which is Vanna Brown.
Oh yeah. Yes, go and vote. It's in the Monthular channel.
Yes.
They are really close. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What happens if we get to a tie?
We'll figure that out on stream, but I'm not
That's
too worried
fair.
about it yet. All right, so
I
this is
remember
Vanna
one as
Brown.
well.
Yeah, turn it up a little bit. Sorry, I'll do a better job testing and like setting levels for the next one, so that I think it's probably pretty low for everyone, but we'll see. And then when I replay it.
I was very excited to see a Ben stream. I missed you.
Yes.
I'm always excited to see a Ben stream.
I don't know if Ben is in the chat right now, but I do remember him saying that the ARP is maths going into like doing like a rise on a like a quantized rise
Oh
into
yeah.
sample and hold, I think.
Yeah, maths is the primary sequencer. It's pretty fun. I've been messing with that a little bit. Like when I first started setting up the drum rack and I got like an oscillator in there, I was like, well, I want to sequence this just in box and all I have is like a Metron and a maths. Let's make magic, right? I didn't have anything quantized. But like the trick was like, how did I was trying to figure out how I would start the sequence at the same. So I just set a trigger from at the beginning of the Metron sequence to trigger maths, and then it would do the same cycle each time, which was pretty cool. It was a fun way to sequence in a pinch.
Yeah, maths can do all sorts of fun stuff in a pinch.
Yeah.
Sometime this next week I will do my maths as a compressor video.
Yes.
I will put that out. I need to get through my actual maths exam first. Yeah, I love this.
All right, we're gonna jump ahead to 22 minutes in.
And okay.
So when I say y'all need to go back and rewatch some of these that you missed in full, it's because they evolve over time. Like it's just such a cool. And Ben did a great job of doing it live. Like everything is.
Yeah. Also, yeah, if you're just been streaming a lot lately, check out older stuff for some very lovely ambient.
This makes me. I'm really highly anticipating whatever Pittsburgh Modular comes, like what they're working towards. I'm really curious to see their new design aesthetic that they sort of briefly talked about.
I know, they've been teasing that for a while.
It'll be very interesting. They've gone through a lot of different styles of things because they started out with the very bare bones looking stuff, and then they moved towards this aesthetic, and then they had all the voltage lab things, which looked really great.
Yeah.
And now the animals, the zoo.
Well, the zoo and the flora stuff are like,
Those are great.
like I don't. It to me it sounds like they're not like keeping to any particular theme. They're just having fun with it for these sort of one-off modules, which is an awesome freedom to have.
Yes. I want to see the sequel to the local florist that they're working on. That one, because I didn't get a local florist, and I really wanted, because it's
Part
such
of the
such a
VRL,
pretty
right?
mod.
The new voltage research lab. It probably won't have flowers on it. It'll probably be the style of whatever the rest of it.
No, they have
Yeah.
a purple and blue one with flowers
Yeah.
on it. That's bigger.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
showed it in a
it's
couple of videos.
what did they call it? Like the local forest or something? I don't remember.
I think it's like the floral shop or something like that.
No!
Yeah.
See, I haven't been watching them because my case is full.
I want to say it's in the polar bear and video.
It is. It is. We'll loop back to that. I'm gonna skip ahead to 3440.
Yeah, we got distracted here. Oh, that like extra like sound.
Oh yeah.
That delay is so good.
The delay. It's always the delay.
Oh yeah, enthusiastic electrons is right. It's the local parks
Oh,
that
good.
we
There
were
was
talking
a
about.
third one with flowers on it. I didn't know about.
No, I thought you'd seen it.
Yeah, I had. This is so good. I like it very much.
You gotta love the delays that are just a little bit behind. It's so good.
Yeah, it's so good. It's like
great.
it sounds really musical.
If you need to get some stuff done, like get some projects cranked out, this is what you listen to. Do some soldering, whatever.
I wish I was doing some soldering right now. I have a damn sitting next to me an unassembled Turing machine. I really want it to be an assembled Turing machine. But
All right, that was Ben of Brown. All right, let's skip ahead. Like I don't know.
real quick, I put in modular synths just a picture of the local parks.
Oh, cool. In
so it
Discord.
looks- yes.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's lovely.
All right, the first question I have for Bandit is, what is that Moog bag for?
For all of your Moog accessories.
What is that control? Is that a touch keyboard? Like a Buchla touch plate?
Yeah, it's a touch
Yeah.
plate keyboard. I forget which one. It's not Buchla. It's
The verbose.
yeah, something like that.
Oh, that's awesome.
And those keyboards are really tempting to me. Like, if I made like a control surface case, I'd be really interested in something like that because I quite like the Micro Freak keyboard.
Yeah.
Like, I would love an 88 key Micro Freak keyboard.
Yeah, kind of like I guess that's the Rolly thing is a little different.
Yeah,
Or that.
Rolly is
Excel
cool
thing.
too. Yeah.
Here comes the drone.
I like how warbly this is.
Really good. Yeah.
It's got kind of a Boards of Canada
Oh yeah.
vibe to it.
Bandit is very good at warbly. Yeah, I like that kind of like it's almost like a garbly thing, lower
It's like
thing.
texture.
Words.
Texture.
Words, texture.
Texture. Oh. Here, little art. I love how you can hear that kind of the ARP sort of taming everything in the back.
Yeah. Like I'm really noticing too, like thinking about too, like when you think about ARPs, like Android Dream or something, where the ARP is the same all through the thing. It's like a grounding element.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, big old bumblebee trying really hard. Bless his heart.
filter kind of going down. Sounds like a filter in the effects end or something.
Yeah, that's really cool.
If it's a chrono blob, I think Data mentioned a chrono blob. If it is a chrono blob, then I know that has a send return on it.
I realized that now. Oh, this is so pretty.
This one also makes me want to fall asleep.
In a good way.
A great way, a great way.
I listen to Bandit streams when I'm very anxious. I mentioned it to him, but yes.
Yeah, just great stuff.
Yeah, and then like there's another warbly thing coming in and adding all this harmony.
This is a good example of one that I just don't want to end it.
I know.
Like,
Just
we've
like,
been going for like 4 minutes now, and could just. All right, y'all have to go back and watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna go
I'll
to.
post the link to my list again at the end. I posted it earlier up at the top.
Well, let's try a good number, like 420.
Nice.
Hey, tell us about your patch.
Patch notes, patch notes, patch notes.
Well, one thing on this one is it wasn't like I'm still like sort of figuring out the setup, so I hadn't like my levels are a little bit low is the thing that I didn't like about this one, but
I did really love this camera angle though. This kicks ass. Looks
yeah, I like this camera angle. Like I
Yes.
kind of want to get a better camera thingy for it, but the angle is not going away.
Makes it feel like you're kind of laying down and you're like looking up right next to it.
Yeah, it's like it's edgy. We're looking at this.
Like you're on the
Like a-
like Frankenstein operating table.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
angle.
Exactly.
So what's happening in this patch?
So I have so you've got a sort of really high pitched wee woo woo woo. That's not an ARP, but everything else is. Even the bass line, it's just an 8-note ARP over 16 bars. This is when someone commented about me not wearing my hat. So I went to get my hat. But it's a long sequence, so I think I did it all in one loop.
That's impressive that the sequence long enough to get your hat. Because it's a form of measurement.
It just goes to show how well it's programmed. If you can go and grab a drink or something and then it's still like building tension.
Yeah. Here we go. I'm gonna have some water. You're the king of like having some water. That's the thing though, like that developed over streaming a lot, like for me at least, and I think probably for you, it's just like I'm being so relaxed. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't stress me out to stream too much anymore.
no.
At least not on EMS. So this is one of the first patches with new drums.
I am a fan of your new drum.
So the laser kick is actually the llama, which, despite getting underwhelming reviews, is not going anywhere in my rack. It is awesome.
I'm glad it turned out to be awesome because you wanted it to go bad because it had a llama on it.
Yes.
I did, and CK was like, just buy it. Like, you can resell it if you don't like it. It's a limited edition. And I was like, you're a smart person.
Yeah, because they're all sold out. I was just looking at Pittsburgh store, and they're all gone.
But don't worry about it too much because they're working on it. That's just like an experiment going into a larger project. So I think we'll see, Llama V2 or whatever they call it in their like drum forms
Yes.
or whatever.
Pittsburgh's drum machine. Alpaca.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're hearing one of the voices I really like that I was just temporary, but I love it, is Castor and Pollux going into the Ikery with stereo panning. So that's what's happening here with the stereo spread.
Okay.
That oscillator loves that filter so much.
It loves that filter. It plays with the resonance like in a perfect way. Those are staying in the big case now. Anyway, that's mine. It's a patch. I enjoyed it. It's always fun to do ARPs, and I like doing long, like 16-bar sequences because they're long enough where like one note is 4 bars, and by the time you get to about 3 bars in, you sort of lose your place a little bit, and then that next note comes in eventually. I don't know. I think it's cool. Done it a few times. All right, we're gonna go to the next person. Let's see. Data did 4. So the next one actually is not Data. We're gonna skip 2 of Data's and go to. We could do another Tim's, but we did a Tim. Oh, we're now on to repeats. I'm gonna come back to some of these. So the next one on the list is Alien Signal. There is an Archaic Electro that I like. We're just not there yet. I don't think. I'm just gonna double check. Oh no, that's it. This is the one.
Gotta get it in order.
Well, I'm just trying to keep time in mind for this one.
Apparently, I'm still quiet.
Whoops, sorry, I turned the volume way up.
Oh, I love that.
I like the way the ends overlap because it doesn't feel like it went all the way back to the bottom.
Yeah, kind of. I like the sort of lo-fi raspiness of it, Oh, that's great.
That and a speed change.
Fantastic. Archaic Electro, if you're in the chat, passion, please.
Yeah, I saw them in the chat earlier.
Yeah, these ones are sort of hard to like spy on what you're doing.
Yes.
Gotta guess.
Hidden in the void.
This is really nice though.
Yeah. The other 2 are very different as well, so definitely worth a watch. The first one goes from like a bit of an ARP to like full-on Destructo mode, like where a patch like just gets demolished by the end, so that was a pretty cool one. But yeah, I thought this was unusual for Archaic Electro, so that's why I picked it.
That's really good. It's almost got like a flute sound to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just do really love it. It sounds like there's some kind of like sample rate reduction or something.
Yeah, maybe it's crushed.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, I like
it
the
sounds
percussion.
great. It sounds great.
Oh yeah. Yeah, archaic patches have a lot of variation.
Yeah. That's cool, Doctor Strange Velo. Got to see some photos of the rig. That's cool.
Very cool. Tallest ceilings in the stream game. It's true. There might not be a ceiling. We don't know.
No, those are just really small doors.
This is a very tall box room.
This is just a tower. We're at the bottom of the
the
tower.
tower.
Right now. Yeah.
Maybe the reverb is just the room. Like, tall
This is
rooms tend to
music
have a
for
bit of
sailing
reverb.
Kind of tower.
Yeah.
I love the percussion too.
Yeah,
The rhythm's really great
very
on
good.
Yeah, there is some bitrate reduction.
Yeah. I love how the ARP like gains and loses notes.
Yeah, it's kind of.
You know, if Egon is watching, it's probably not actually bitrate reduction. It's probably actually sample rate reduction causing foldback distortion.
Well, actually,
I see.
All right. I was wrong actually. The data one before this, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, this one's really nice. So we're gonna do a data patch. Let's see. Where did I start it?
I love the totally straight VCV cables. Something about that is so. Oh my god. Imagine if you had elastic cables that could do that IRL.
Somehow, like, straight cables are more chaotic than.
they
A
are.
little bit.
They're violating of physics. I think that's the problem. Wait, I can't hear anything. Oh, there it is. It's kind of like a banjo.
A little bit.
This is nice.
Every time I boot up VCV, I remember how much fun it is. It's fantastic. This is really good stuff.
I love that wub wub drum. That's very good.
It's like sidechain or something.
Yeah. Bartok would be cool if the cables would match the oscillations of what was patching. The smoke does that, and it's so horribly overwhelming. Everything is moving.
Oh my gosh, that would be kind of cool. Like every patch cable was essentially an oscilloscope. Like
they are like that in this book.
Like, if you've ever used the circuit there's a circuit simulator called Fallstad. And if you've ever used it, it shows the current moving along each wire and what direction it's going in. So if it's negative, it flows one way. If it's positive, it flows the other way and goes from red to green.
This is cool.
I like the percussion coming in too. It's quite.
Yes.
So that initial voice we heard that you're talking about being maybe sidechained sounds very much like one of the Lookmum, the computer filters I built, the GUR filter, which isn't really a filter, but any oscillator you sort of put through it gets this sort of vibe to it, and it has a built-in VCA and attenuverter for the VCA and for the filter itself, for the filter cutoff. So you can actually like really quickly turn a knob and get this exact sound. It's pretty cool.
I love it.
Ooh, I like that.
Bass.
Ooh, yeah, there
Whoa.
we go.
Yeah. I was gonna say those hats are panning left and right in a really
Yeah, they are.
satisfying way. I love those hi-hats.
Yeah, I like them too.
Are those the proc hats? Because they look. I see a couple proc drum modules, but I can't quite see what flavor.
The ramp element,
Yeah,
though, that's
it's the proc
easy.
hi-hat.
Ah, great.
That's proc.
If I ever got any of those proc modules, I'd definitely get the hat or the clap. The clap seems very nice as well. Hats and snare. Ah.
Or it's super effective delay. I was actually playing this on a keyboard, he says.
That's impressive you can do it in time, because my problem with VCV is always the little bit of latency you get. It makes it hard to play anything, at least for me. This one was a good one too.
I realized everything I said on the last one was muted, so just
Oh.
imagine compliments.
You said a few things. I don't think you muted the whole thing.
Not the whole thing.
Yeah.
I want Ising's lamp. It's like just like my lamp, but better. Although mine has a Value Village sticker on it because I never take those off of anything.
It is a very nice, like, it reminds me of those 50s fridges, you know?
It
That kind of
matches
aesthetic.
my 50s
The aqua.
50s fan that I have.
This is just one of those really effective, like, the art part of it is just, like, so good.
It's so good.
And that big bass.
And then rings.
I wonder if that's the, because I can see the polycinematic, the little nobula at the top there. I wonder if that's doing those big kind of pads.
I think so.
It almost sounds like strings.
Oh.
Oh, on Archaic Electro's stream that we watched, the bitrate reduction or whatever it was, is probably the Decimate from Prism.
And Databender uses as well.
Yeah, Corrupt can do some nice bitrate reduction as well. It's maybe a combo of both. That's pretty cool. I don't use the bit crush enough on the Databender. I forgot about it.
I wanna play with one of those because it seems like a very powerful glitchy tool.
Yeah, it's a nice one in that it's hard to sort of like. It's fun in that like you get lots of repeats and things like that pretty easily, but it's hard to make it sound bad.
Yeah, I like that it's clock synced and everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try putting just some breakbeats into it and making just like pure modular jungle, you know?
It's great with drums. Like I like it with other stuff, but I use it on the drums like full on all the time.
I'll see if Kyle will let me play with one sometime.
Dang, Ising, this is a good one. I really like the sort of brassy pads in the background.
Ooh, I like the change up.
And it's all sequenced on the Deluge. It's pretty cool.
I've heard people using that as their master sequencer. I haven't looked into the Deluge because I'm afraid that I will want to purchase one as soon as I start reading into it, because it has a lot of shiny lights.
Well, now it's making me question the Hapax purchase, right? Like it's
yeah, exactly.
not because the Hapax is worse, but like one of the things I've been looking for is a good sampler, and I don't know that like the Deluge is the best sampler, but it can play back samples, which is pretty cool. And it's baked in, so it'd almost be like getting that for free. I don't know. Something for future me to worry about. Currently hoping the M8 fills that void, though.
The M8 looks very fun. I really have been wanting like a little all-in-one groove box, like the Digitact or something like that, or whatever.
Right.
I don't know if I want something that you can do like everything on, you know, like a whole track.
Right, and that's what I liked about the M8. Yeah, it's limited in that there's 8 buttons, so you have to sort of learn Tracker. Like it's composing on a spreadsheet, which kind of isn't like the most fun. But the upside is like I could like unplug it, go hang out on the couch, put some headphones in, and keep composing. With the built-in voices and samples in place of like MIDI controlling everything, so I think it'll be cool.
Yeah, that's what I really like. I mean, even with my Norns, which is the closest thing I have to a groove box, I still need to be tied to a sequencer or a keyboard or something. So definitely in the cards, I think, at some point.
All right, we have to move on. Let's see. I think Cognitive Dissident is next, which, by the way, is such a cool name. All right, we're starting this one at the very beginning.
Oh yeah.
This is a nice view, like you can see what's going on with the entire patch. No patch notes needed.
Yeah, I mean, it's all there.
I don't see a clouds though, so maybe there's one of like the tiny clouds somewhere.
I think it's a Pico DSP on the right there, with the big. I recognize the big bright button.
Well, because they have rings, so.
If you're still in the chat, tell us about your patch.
Yes.
Oh, I like that coming for you. Points deducted for wasp melting on me.
I don't know. I think it sounds pretty good.
Yeah. We got an ensemble oscillator and a.
I'm wondering, does this one have drums down the line? Because I see 2 pico drums and a kick-all up there that look like they're all wired up to do something fun.
Well, it's hard to tell if, like, I can't tell if the kick-all is patched in or not, but
Yeah, this is really nice.
I like that bell sound you can hear right in the back. This one's just absolutely
that
pleasant.
Kind of like groany kind of spring reverby sound.
Yeah, you gotta. I love this so much.
Yeah. The bell tolls for the.
I don't think there's drums in this one, but I'm gonna skip ahead just to see.
Oh. Only got it in one ear now.
It has gone a bit left.
For me, it's on the right.
Oh, there's the right.
Oh yeah, so right around here it goes all one side, but yeah, no drums. I wonder what happened there. Probably like a pan or a cable or something. All right, next, shock value.
Yeah.
Are you ready to be shocked?
We're
I'm
not
shocked
starting
already.
There.
Yes.
Pretend you didn't hear that.
Okay.
This one has a nice chord
whose,
progression.
Streams are even more complicated every time I see them. He is not a chat. Nice low filter sweep.
Great stuff.
you switched to typing. Yeah, this light overdrive is nice.
Oh yeah.
We can hear you clicking, and yet you're typing instead of saying anything.
That might be my clicking, actually. Hold on. That's my clicking. Sorry. I'm like tapping over the Discord to check the Monthular vote to see
The other clicking is.
see which one's winning. Oh, I love those like spacey flourishes.
That's really good.
Oh, there's the drums. I like those keyboard things at the bottom left. I'm guessing that's the arpeggiators.
Yeah,
I don't know. VCV rack sequencing has always been my like my bane. Is I can't get the sequencing down.
Yeah.
I love making the sounds and all that, but as soon as I need to actually put together a track and sequence them, I struggle.
This is interesting percussion too. Like that tick 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 thing is like quite interesting.
It's like an 808 rim shot. Yeah. Weighted random quantized thingy. Huh. I like it a lot. I like predictable randomness. Yeah, the Bartok, yeah, it's sequencing in VCV. I normally just plug up the default sequencer and put a quantizer on it, and I'm like, good to go. I'll do a VCV stream sometime. So, it's so
nice.
satisfying. It feels good.
Yeah. Sometimes they're like, oh, it's so cozy.
Believe in yourself.
Yeah, it's nice. It's not cheesy, I don't think. It's
No.
nice.
It's just makes you smile.
Yeah.
Somebody quick clip that. Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
Yeah, this one was really nice. So we've actually we've played we've played one of every single person's that's submitted. Some folks have submitted twice. We've been going for an hour and a half. We could keep going if folks want, or we can cap it. Flexible.
Should we call the vote?
Should we call the vote? Yeah, that's a good question.
Ooh, let's call the vote. Let's see here. Let's you know what, this is nice, so we'll just leave this on as background noise for a little bit. Okay, so I think even though the vote is not going as anticipated, I'm gonna call it, right? You know what, you have 30 seconds to vote.
Yeah, how about by how about 3 minutes, so it's half past.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
That'll be a good.
12:30
Okay.
Central.
Well, I was thinking 30 seconds because that gave them realistically like 10 seconds, but because of the lag. But 3 minutes
That's
works. Yeah, 11:30.
Either way, they're both really good
No!
ones. Oh, now it's.
Are we
oh,
gonna
now
tie?
I'll say if we get homemade, I'll do a stream with this thing because I haven't had it in commission in a while.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. If there's a tie,
We could do both. They
the
both
folks
have
who have suggested the themes that tied have to do a synth off. I'm just kidding. We can just we can do 2 groups, right? One group does homemade, one does nature, or do that, or we can just do both. Like choose and pick. Like it doesn't matter.
Home nature.
Home nature. Everybody shows up with like some sticks for percussion, banging on.
Has anyone seen a video of the tide coming and going on some Monthular? I haven't watched it, so I was told about it, and now.
Oh yes! Oh god! Yeah, it was.
Now we
someone
cannot
on Reddit.
have any outdoor events every time I suggest one.
Someone on Reddit. I mean, it was so stupid though because. At least because there's that Look Mom No Computer picture where he's got it on a stand.
Yeah.
He has it on a stand, right?
Yeah.
And this picture, this guy just put his mono rocket case on the beach, like right there.
Well, you wanted the reflection, right? Because like when the water goes out, you get the perfect mirror.
Yeah, I guess.
But whoever they were, probably has to buy. I mean, salt is really bad for stuff.
Yeah, everything about that, like
salt and sand. That would be the other thing. Is like you get sand all over fucking everything.
Yeah, like a little bit of wind kicks up, and
then you've got sand in your jacks, and you're getting crunchy plugins and stuff.
I accidentally got. Don't tell Apple I got sugar in my USB port somehow because of who I am as a person. I don't recommend it.
All right, it is at the top of the 30.
Oh god, and we are at a tie.
We're at a full-on tie.
Oh jeez. What do we do? Do we extend it or?
Well,
no.
I think we're okay for both of them. We could say it's both.
It is both. Like, I mean, we can. My suggestion is that folks should, when they're doing a stream, do one or the other. They could do both at the same time.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Like.
But then, like, just let us know and we can create, I don't know, 2 playlists or something. I'm just curious to see who does what more than anything else. But
yeah.
Plus, in that way, if people are doing like soldering streams for homemade or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, we probably won't watch
highlights of soldering.
We'll probably skip to the end on those. Like.
I'd say our latest highlight of the soldering streams was Tim's big honking button build, where you got the reflection of his face in the chrome button.
That was a good one. Pulling a cuckoo.
Or if someone burns himself or something. But please, nobody die on stream. I prefer that you don't.
This is where I ignited my hair live.
No, don't do the lightning burn thing.
Oh my god, I just saw that big Clive video. Ah!
It's really deathy. You should just not do it. In my opinion.
Well,
like, I don't think the design is cool enough to be worth risking your life for that it like makes. I feel like, I don't know. It's just me. Like it just looks like a fractal.
I'm really excited for people to see the Mature poster.
Yes.
Yeah, let's let me click that up right now. Hold on, let's see here. Well, we when I say we, oh, Tim did both.
Yeah, he did both.
Tim came through.
Oh, hold on, I accidentally opened Firefox.
Oh.
Mozilla.
Because it's the best browser.
It is. I'm doing it right now.
Well, I just they're too creepy. Chrome's too creepy for me and really inefficient.
That's very fair. I use all the Google shit. It's just
I
whatever.
would use Safari, but it doesn't work with like plugins I like.
Well, there we go. Homemade your homemade. Huzzah. That's a good one to end on.
I'm trying to like get the link. I'm working on it. Just give me a second. It like Discord doesn't allow me to actually copy the image link, like the original image link, to open in a browser. Like I have to open it in my default browser.
And then
I'll
like
just do
copy
it.
the
And then
image.
copy, yeah.
Sure.
What are you trying to copy the
first
image
one.
to?
Into Chrome so I can share the screen.
Oh,
yeah,
so you
yeah.
should have
Yeah,
Fine.
yeah. I got it. Just annoying.
For the flora and fauna.
Floor to the
Great.
floor. And fauna. All right, I'm gonna share different screen. So let's see here. Can I share multiple screens? No. All right. Thank you, Shock Value, for giving us the
Yeah.
really nice music.
Thanks everyone for
Yes.
doing ARPs. I really loved that. Yay.
It was a ton of fun. It's so fun to have everyone doing like these similar themes and all that. It's just good stuff.
Yeah, super great. We had so many streams this month. It was really lovely.
We
All
did.
right. So the first of the two themes, we have nature. For the flora and fauna, or like whatever you want to do. It's really open-ended. You want to
Yeah,
go
like-
sit in the woods? You want to go get sand in your modular?
Or I was thinking
fun.
also synthesizing nature sounds. Doesn't have to have percussion in it. That is just a very good pun.
Yeah, I
Yes.
mean, get some like I don't know, like cow
Nature
sounds
samples.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Zoe Blade did a really good video recently where she just did like a 1-hour stream of just like modular synthesized like wind and like it's supposed
I
to sound
love
like
her.
an alien ambience. I love her so much, but you could do something like that.
And then the second theme is homemade. And this is also pretty open-ended. Like you can do some DIY soldering if you're into that sort of thing, Isaac.
Yes.
Or you can like
Play with
I don't
homemade
know.
instruments.
yeah, like throw a piezo on something and plug it into ears, like whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
You could kind of go as janky as possible if you want to. You don't have to like know anything.
Right. Like, and to be clear, there's not like any real rules in this.
No.
So like,
Yeah, no, definitely.
if you show up and nothing is homemade and we don't know it, you're fine. I don't expect
like,
people to
you know.
like build an entire modular in a month.
We're gonna ban you if you don't do a soldering stream.
I will be doing soldering streams
I
shortly, I
could
think.
risk myself going a dress. What are you gonna do about it?
Counts. I'm not gonna. I'm
I
not
can
gonna tell
sample
you
my
you
sewing
can't do
machine.
anything. Oh yeah, that would be a really cool one actually. Like
Yeah, actually.
match the BPM a little bit. That's cool.
Bake some cookies with your
Yeah, so Mike
present.
onto a raccoon.
Yes, it'll just be me streaming and there'll be a cake.
All right, Tim, but you gotta record the process so that the rest of us know how that
Yeah.
went. All right. Have a good rest of your weekend.
Yes.
And we'll do this again in probably around a month, I would guess.
Yeah. Oh, can I just mention? Let me check what day it is again. I will be posting a sign up for Drone Day. It is Saturday, May 28th. I haven't done it yet, but if you want to do drones, just keep an eye out.
Yep. Also, on that note, I don't think we'll be having a vote for June's topic. Because I really like the name Drone.
Yeah.
Drone.
So
Oh.
I guess we're announcing 2 months. June is Drone, so get your drone streams in June.
Oh yeah.
Or a little
But
before is
first,
fine.
do them on Drone Day.
Yeah, Drone Day.
Drone Day's the
Drone.
warm up. Drone Day's your warm up.
Then I think after that we're gonna do drone lie, drone gust, drone timber.
I still vote for sub. I vote for September. I think
I really like
September.
sample timber.
Oh hey,
Sample timber's
don't forget to
nice
like
too.
and subscribe. That's what September's
God.
about.
Oh dear.
Like and subscribe. I was thinking it could be like and subscribe. It could be like aquatic, like submarines, or it could just be sub base.
Well, now I just want to
it
sample a
could.
bunch of
That's
people
what
saying
it is.
like and subscribe and making a track out of
Okay.
that.
We're gonna have to have
There
a vote
is-
for September then.
There is
All right.
no. All right. Well,
That's all I got.
Thanks everybody. Make something
for
for the
tuning
next
in.
challenge, please.
Yeah. Also, there were 25 total streams for this. Go watch all 25. I did.
I'm gonna post a link to that again.
Cool. Cool.
Thanks
Sub sandwich.
everybody.
Oh my god, for September, if someone just like does the Andrew Long thing and like takes a Subway sandwich or whatever and like slaps it on the table, records that, like take a bite out of it. Now that like all percussion,
Oh my God.
sandwich percussion.
now I want a
And
sandwich.
then people will come in and that sandwich was actually a hoagie. Or something.
Yeah, but you can make like the clickbaitiest
It's
title.
like hero.
like,
It doesn't count.
Yeah.
making a sub out of a sub.
There.
My Subway sandwich did what?
Yeah. All right. We're done for real now. Bye.
We're done now. Bye.
Bye bye.